It's all about getting control of the point and basically locking that site down with an iron fist, which, like you said, Vivid Obsidian live up to their namesake. They do exactly that, not only with the grip on the range, but you get to that stage because you have a grip on the games. And these guys are absolutely cracked gamers. They slide hop from one end of the map to the other in the blink of an eye, all while nailing headshots. I mean, I'm
It takes
just
skill.
in awe. It takes skill. That's underline that, because there's no truer statement ever. And Krunker is a game that when I first came into it, I got absolutely pounced by professionals in the very first map I played. I thought, this is inhuman. This is insane. But you're about to see in first person camera perspective exactly what I'm talking about, just how nutty these guys are. It is truly the game that is the 100% test of skill.
And we're already off to the ropes with Vivid Obsidian getting the first point control here, but HopCX is going to be all alone on the site. Irrational also around the hut there, but seems like HopCX is going to be taking a step back. Does get one, though. He's going to be going up with Vizsla here, getting the second one onto Jameem's here. And Vivid Obsidian still all around the point with 35 seconds left to their name. All Zero Ground have to do is push at this point, and Logic getting the first pick onto HopCX. Jameem's coming through with a kill onto Vizsla, but Lazard coming around with the three-piece as well. Off the start here, putting down some plays to just save this first point from Zero Ground touching it ever. Now still 17 seconds left, and the pushes are desperately coming through once again. It's all up to Lazard to try to clutch it up, but he's only going to find one onto Logic before he is shortly taken down. 9 seconds left. Zero Ground is also rotating around, and HopCX actually taking the first approach here. He's not going to find anybody, but G-Van actually going to get the kill onto HopCX. Vizsla Wingman also getting 2 kills, and Jameem's finishing off with 2 kills onto the first point, but we're going into the second one with Zero Ground on 300 points and Vivid Obsidian with 550.
Yeah, but here come the boys. Zero Ground come in. You can see Locky coming through there. HopCX just gobbling his way down long, waits for the boys to roll in. Lazen and Wingman slide him onto the point, but Jameem's is there. 2Ks for Wingman, though. We'll see Vivid Obsidian secure the point. In comes Vizsla now, and they get this point ticking away. Zero Ground need to penetrate. They need to go hard here, but Hop and Vizsla combining on the point. 2 kills apiece. Just shut down that aggression from Zero Ground. And now the boys need to regroup. There is still a little bit of time remaining on this point, so Vivid Obsidian can see them just stack themselves up there, but Lazen and Vizsla just standing way too strong. Vizsla again with 2K just sees Vivid Obsidian score tick over the 1K mark. Zero Ground just can't get the way in. Logic came in there with 2 kills with the revolver, but was unable to do any more than that, because you can just see the kill feed lining up Vizsla and Wingman combined, and that is a very comfortable Vivid Obsidian point.
Exactly, and we're already headed into Temple here, and Zero Ground already trying to hold their ground. A little play on words for their team there, but there's still 48 seconds left, and it is going to be the rotate coming from Zero Ground. Your Vivid Obsidian is up by a little bit here, but if Zero Ground continue to hold this down, they actually might be looking at a pretty good advantage here, but it is going to be very short-lived. That Vizsla coming through with 2 kills under his name. Now the pushes are going to be coordinated by Zero Ground already. The hops coming off from Jameem. He's going to find one. Can't find the second one. Lazard going to have the last say as he still gets 2 kills, and everyone from Vivid Obsidian almost staying alive. Actually, HopCX still being the last one remaining. Going to be taken down after he tries to go for a disruption. They're Logic finding 2, though. Now the pushes are coming in once again. Lazard in a 1v3 situation. Make that a 1v1 situation now. Logic also going for the push here, but he's going to be taken down. Vizsla also rotating around, but it's up to Jameem to try to take him down. But the flank coming from Wingman, it's going to be too much for him to handle. Jameem's going to be taken down once again. 4 seconds left on this point, and Vivid Obsidian is just living lavishly at this point, at this rate. And now Zero Ground can be very low on points, but we're heading into double walls, which is a very crucial point, and they already have it under control.
They do. Zero Ground. This is a very, very crucial point to hold here. You can see just his defensive power, but in comes Vizsla and Wingman. Again, 2 kills apiece, just combining and slapping Zero Ground back to the spawn. They have to regroup. You can see Vizsla just hopping the left, right, the old 2-step on that double walls. Lazen gets a kill, but in comes Irrational and G-Van. 2 kills for Irrational. Gets taken down. Vizsla and G-Van. It is going to be G-Van winning out that duel, and Zero Ground holding this point out. I don't know if they have enough time on the clock here, though. In come Vivid Obsidian. Once again, Lazen takes to the skies. Wingman living up to his name, coming in from the side, seeing Vivid Obsidian secure the point. Zero Ground once again sent packing all the way back to spawn, licking their wounds. And Vizsla and Wingman, I've said their names so many times today so far, Dojin. They're just lighting up the kill feed. They're doing it all themselves. Lazen and Hop are just more than happy to sit back here. Yeah, they're getting the job done, but have a look at Vivid Obsidian. Comfortable first round there, over 1,000 points. and Zero Ground. They showed glimpses of brilliance there, but Vivid Obsidian, just the way they're able to retake a point there, they're more than happy to let Zero Ground set up for the hold, and they back themselves in to be able to just bully their way over the line like a rugby scrum.
Absolutely. And with 7 seconds left of this intermission, we are going to be heading into the action once again, but the spawns are going to be swapped. So maybe this might be a different story here. Zero Ground is a little bit down on points by 1,000 to be exact, but 1,200 points isn't actually a bad point to end on. Vivid Obsidian just been doing very well on holding these points. But speaking of, they actually let go of the first point. Zero Ground going to be all over the point now. 43 seconds left. Jameem's Logic and Nate are going to be huddled around this point, waiting for a response coming through, and the response is right there. Lazar and Vizsla both pushing in together. Irrational in a 1v2 situation. Almost gets it off, but Vizsla cleaning up the team with a 3-kill streak. And still, now Vivid Obsidian once again all over the point, but it is going to be very close. Jimmy's going for the push here. Lazar's still stuck in a 1v3 situation once again, but he is going to be taken down. Irrational getting the kill onto Lazar as well, and the rotate's coming around from Logic as well. Still 15 seconds left. The pushes are going to be coming in one by one. Wingman taking that first approach there, but the 1v3 situation is there for him. And Irrational still trying to clutch it out there, but can't find anything off of Vizsla. If he did find Vizsla, that would have been the point all to himself. But now the stack is coming from Vivid Obsidian with 2 seconds left. And now Vivid Obsidian is going to be ahead by just a teeny bit. But with this point going over to Zero Ground, maybe they'll tie it up.
Yeah, Zero Ground were more than happy to just let Vivid Obsidian take the last trickles, the remaining drips of that point there. Vizsla is being an absolute menace on the side here, but G-Van manages to hold it firm. Nate Jake, in fact, is the player that will be getting that frag. Hop CX, though, and Vizsla coming back in, but in comes Jameem's and Logic. Wingman has control of the point. Vizsla gets taken down by Nate Jake. Wingman God, though, taking Pepper on the point. In comes Irrational. He does manage to get the frag. Lazen cleans him up, though. 2 kills for him. Hop CX coming in onto the point. Vizsla, as the dust settles, manages to get the point over to Vivid Obsidian. But this one hasn't really been beneficial. It hasn't borne good fruit, so to speak, here on this point here for either team, but Irrational holding firm, gets 2 kills. In comes Jameem's as well, and now Zero Ground will throw themselves at this point, knowing that Vivid Obsidian have a long way to go from spawn. Wingman comes into the point, but have a look at Vivid Obsidian just wash over that point like a tsunami, and now they'll get the ticking in their favor, but yeah, not really the most beneficial point there on the platform as we head over to the next one, Dojin, where Zero Ground once again are already set up.
Yeah, and the score is pretty close so far. 810 versus 790, but they did capitalize on the mistake that they made. And Vizsla coming through with a 3-kill streak once again. I don't think I've seen him drop more than, or less than 3 at this point. And Hop CX also coming around getting 2. The desperate pushes are coming in once again, but Zero Ground cannot find a way into this point here. They've just been getting shut down one after one. But now the pushes and the pinches are going to be coming through once again. Jameem's going to take that first approach, going to find 1, but still, Hop CX still coming around finding 2 more to finish that 5-kill streak under his name. Now Vivid Obsidian is very much just stacking on these points here. Jameem still trying to make a desperate approach here, and it's all up to Logic and Nate Jake to clutch us out. 1v2 situation for Nate Jake, but he can't find it at the end. Vizsla getting that kill onto Nate Jake as well with 5 seconds left. Vivid Obsidian is ahead by a lot of points now, almost 1,000 to be exact, but once again it comes down to double walls here.
And once again you can see just the setup coming in here already from Zero Ground, but I'll tell you what, Vivid Obsidian are a force to be reckoned with. Wingman and Lazen just combining on that point, and they wrestle control away from Zero Ground, and they'll set themselves up in a good position. This is a very hard point to retake once you lose it. It will be 2 kills, though, coming across for Zero Ground, but a quick 3K for Vivid Obsidian. 2 of those courtesy of Wingman with the LMG. He has to retreat, though, and heal back up because he's very, very low, and Irrational seals the deal, gets 2 frags, and in comes Nate Jake with 2 kills of his own with that AK, 2 domes, in fact. And Zero Ground, even though they have control of this point, there's only 20 seconds remaining. I don't think they have the clock on their side at all, especially not when you've got Vizsla and Wingman breathing down your neck, just topping the table here for Vivid Obsidian in this second round. And I think this one is going to go comfortably once again over to Vivid Obsidian in a very deja vu-like score line there. You can see 22-30 against 12-40. So well done, Vivid Obsidian. They will take the best of 3 there, Dojin, in comfortable fashion, like we predicted they would, but like we also predicted, they do bleed. They bled a lot of points there.